Okay, video 9, here we go. So my dad had this dream where he was called into a man's office, and the man was very self-important. He saw himself as being a man of much clout. I don't know exactly what his calling was, but he did have a high calling, and he explained to my dad that they needed him to take a group of their men back to Jackson County, Missouri. And my dad said, I'm not going to do it. I can't take your group of men. If you want them to go, send them, send your people. And this man informed my father that they had tried sending their people and they all died or didn't make it for various reasons. So he wanted my dad to take his group of people there. My dad said, there's a reason your group can't make it. If I'm going, I need to take my own people I know that can make it. And when we get there, we can set up defenses and a place of refuge, and then you'll have a place to send people to. But if you try to send your kind of people first, they're not the right kind of people for the job. Well, this man had the idea that their people should be there first, and it was important to him that their people should be there first. So there was a lot of machinations that went on, but eventually my father was told to go and set up a place of refuge so that he could send his people later. So my dad headed out, but on his way out, he didn't go out the normal channels. So the impression he got when he told me the story was they were going to try to follow him and just send their group alongside his, and then he would feel beholden to take care of them and eventually just take them with him. So he caught wind of this and he snuck out, and he went to Missouri through a roundabout way with his group. But on his way out, he told all of his walker buddies, hey, the time's come, we're going to Missouri. And so without being told by church leadership, his walker buddies started showing up in Missouri, trickling in. Well, one of these people that he saw in this dream, he described him very vividly. He said he knew this guy, and he looked just like a friend of his that he knew growing up, but it wasn't that friend. In fact, for some years he thought it was that friend until he got some clarification. But this young man swung through Texas on his way to Missouri. And by the time he got to Missouri, he had gathered a rather large herd of cattle that he was driving with him. And he just picked these cattle up because most of the people were dead. And the cattle that were hard to catch were the only ones out there. So he was getting these crazy wild cattle that he rustled up all through Texas and Oklahoma, and then on his way over. And he showed up in Jackson County with all these cattle. So that was one of my father's walker dreams that I wanted to share with you.